What?
Everyone brace them.
You're like moving the mic and you're like, wait, what?
Hello, welcome back to
What?
Podcast. I'm Dan.
I'm Aubriana.
I'm Jason.
I'm Alston.
And I'm Becca.
And on this week's episode, we're going to talk about some of our preferences. We had his friend, Julia.
Shout out Julia, love you. Woo!
She sent some suggestions, and I think we looked up some.
Yeah.
I sent some.
So it's going to be a super random episode, and you're going to find out, you're going to learn about us on a deeper level tonight, I fear.
Do you wear socks to bed?
Only if I'm sick.
Same.
Never.
Only if I'm really, really cold.
That too. Like at my parents' house, I usually will. Because it used to be cold.
I don't like socks.
He never wears them.
He wears 2 pairs to work and no pairs to bed.
I only wear them if I'm sick. I get too warm as is.
I actually hate socks. I wear them with certain shoes, but I used to wear Uggs a lot. First off, let me tell you before you judge me, Uggs were not made to wear socks with, just so you know. And I never wore socks with my Uggs.
Apparently, I wear socks too much because sometimes I'll get a hair stuck in my foot.
Ugh.
Like a dog hair. It'll literally be like in his foot.
Have you ever had that happen?
It's like a sliver, but with a dog
I hate
hair.
those.
It hurts.
I've never had that.
And I guess I need to be barefoot more, but I hate it. I hate when like dirt touches my foot.
Well, then where do you get it? On the bottoms of your feet or the
Yeah,
top?
the
The
bottom.
bottom, yeah.
Okay.
Do you use subtitles?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
So I used to hate subtitles until I got with him, and then now I like feel blind without them. I'm like, where are my subtitles?
Can't hear.
Yeah, you
Like,
can watch
always.
it until I leave.
It's just like autism.
Only if I can't understand what someone's saying on the show, like if they say it really quiet, I'm just like, huh?
I use them because I have 6 other videos going in the background from my kids that I cannot hear my TV or whatever.
My brain just can't process as fast hearing as I can like reading.
I just like it because then I can have the TV lower, and I can just kind of, and then I can just read instead of like actually having to be
Right.
like, what are they saying?
And if you're reading as you're listening, you hear it better too.
yeah.
I'm just gonna do like all the ones Julia sent me, and then we can do.
Shout out Julia.
Yes,
Julia!
Julia.
I remember doing a myth video with cheese with you.
Okay. Next.
So, night or morning showers? Morning.
Morning. But technically,
Well,
our morning is night.
Is your nighttime. But,
But
if we're
like
thinking
after we
But, like,
sleep.
beginning of your day or end of your day?
beginning of
Right.
When you wake up after sleeping,
Yes,
whenever that may
exactly.
be.
Yeah, I wish I have to take a shower before I
I get
go to
too
work.
sweaty when I sleep.
Same. I need to do it in the morning. I just feel like it's a waste for me. Like I get clean and then go to bed, and then I feel like dirty when I wake up.
I'm neither.
She doesn't shower.
I never shower. I'm just naturally clean. No, I shower in the afternoons. So, like, when I put
When your
Ansley
kids
down
are
for a nap, that's when I shower because I don't like going to bed with wet hair, but I'm also not alive before 10 a.m. So, even if I'm awake, I'm not legally alive.
Yeah, valid.
I'm a nighter. Late night. Late night.
Like, he'll hop in the shower at 1 in the morning.
Just,
So, I guess
yeah.
he's a morning shower.
Yeah, but he's also like a get up and go. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to like feel clean. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does.
You can just get up, put your hat on, you're good.
Literally, yeah. No, I do, yeah.
If my hair looks weird, I don't wear hats.
But also, I think parenting, again, like, we get up, and it's instantly, like, he gets up and does the school stuff, and then we have other kids awake already.
Right, so it's like parent convenience time.
Right, that's why, like, your showers revolve around your kids.
Exactly.
That's why you take
We
yours in
don't-
the afternoon and he takes his
Exactly.
late night.
If I could, I would take it at night, but I hate sleeping with wet hair. And my hair takes, well, it might not take as long to dry anymore, but it's thick, so it takes forever to dry, whereas he has no hair, so it's quick.
I recommend an ice cold Bargs root beer in the shower. Just so you know.
It's actually way easier to chug a full pop in the shower.
Oh, I believe it.
Do you guys keep the toilet seat up or down when you flush.
Down.
Depends for me.
Down, because up, like, I don't know. And maybe it's just, like, paranoia or whatever, but, like, poop particles flying through the air.
So when we had a toilet seat lid, I would put it down every time.
When she had a toilet.
But it just, our lid cracked because he was trying to get to our fuse box. So it's not a big deal. It's just, we just can't shut the lid. But I
shit in
always
the
think
bucket.
about poop particles everywhere. But I will say my toothbrush is in the shower, which is completely across from the toilet.
If you had a toilet seat, would you put it down?
Oh yeah.
Babe, are you toilet lid up or down when you flush?
Like the whole lid?
Yes.
Well, when I flush, it's up.
You gross sicko.
When I flush, it's up, but I put the toilet seat down for the ladies. Well, when I'm home,
out.
it's always like up.
Would you rather breathe through your nose or breathe through your mouth when you're going into a public restroom after somebody pooped?
That's hard.
I'm so, like, torn on this one.
I
I hold my breath until I die.
I usually just pull my shirt out and just breathe like this.
I don't want to smell it, but I don't want to taste it more.
eat it.
Yeah. So I would rather shut my mouth and just suffer and try to hold my breath as long as possible. But if I gotta take a breath, I'm breathing through my nose.
I also feel like when it smells that bad, it doesn't matter if you like breathe through your nose or your mouth, because when you breathe through your mouth, you kind of still smell it too when it's something like that strong.
Yeah.
I literally won't use the bathroom sometimes if it's that bad.
Yeah.
I've shut the door and not used that bathroom.
I kind of do a thing where, like, I plug my nose, but I have, like, my mouth over my hand over my mouth, too. So it's like I'm trying to, like...
Filter.
Right, you're
it.
like going like the, yeah.
If I can avoid it, I will, though. But when you work at a gas station and there's only one bathroom for you to use,
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
yeah.
Using a public bathroom, even if all the other stalls are available, will you use the handicap one? I always do.
I only do if the other ones are not like big enough for me to feel comfortable.
Or dirty.
Yeah, because I don't want my body to touch like the thing where you put your period stuff. I don't want to touch the walls.
That's fair.
So I will use the
toilet
handicap
paper.
one because I can actually have space around me.
Especially if the other ones have left in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much only use the handicap one at work.
I only use the handicap one when I have my kids with me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't really use the handicap. I try so hard not to use. I'm like weird. I'm so weird. I only
That's
use my
normal, babe.
Me home. I'm a home pooper.
No, we're talking about anything, though.
Oh.
Pee or poop.
Well, I guess like do you always
But
use
you
a
use a
urinal?
urinal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't use a
yeah.
urinal unless I
use a
have
urinal.
to.
Yeah, I use urinal.
So even if you have to pee, you'll go just to the.
I go to the stall because I don't want people looking at my bits when I'm at the urinal.
No, but you go to the handicap stall even if you just have to pee.
Yeah. I need space to pee.
He left his morals in the handicap toilet.
Mm-hmm.
What is your greatest strength and weakness?
That's deep.
My greatest strength is my gorilla grip.
Oh my god.
Damn.
My greatest strength. Having a good time.
He
Fixing
is a
your
good time.
fridge. Mine's fixing your fridge.
Yes. My greatest strength is... I don't even know.
Just kidding. I'm a good dad and good husband.
Yeah.
That's probably my greatest strength.
Yeah, dude, I would die without him.
But other than that, I can fix your fridge.
See, that's my greatest strength is being a mom.
Exactly.
And I feel like that stemmed from before being a mom, too.
feel
Like, I was
yeah.
always good with kids.
Yeah, exactly.
My weakness is Taco Bell.
Weaknesses, yeah.
My weakness is patience and tolerance.
Mine's probably around that, something like that, maybe. I have a lot of patience. It's not even that. It's just like I'm a wall. I just sit there and things bounce off of me with
Yeah.
our children, and probably that.
He doesn't remember anything.
I swear.
I feel that though.
It's so irritating. He'll
It's
be
not
like,
just that, like
he'll
me.
get to the
My
store
memory is
2
just
minutes
bad.
after I told him what to get. And he'll be like, what am I supposed to get from the store? I'm
do.
like,
I make a
My shit
list.
down.
No, I, have
I
to
make
write
a list.
he makes lists now. You know what made him make lists? When I was pregnant and craving something, and he forgot what I was craving.
Did you attack him?
He'd come home without it. I deadass would be on the verge of tears. That
wow.
was, like, normally if he doesn't get something I asked for, I'll just be like, it's not a big deal. But when I'm pregnant, you're driving your ass back to the store. I don't give a
What What was your craving?
Pickles. Oh my god, I had so many jars of pickles in my house.
God, you had so. That's why we gave you pickles for Christmas.
I mean, I love pickles not pregnant, but with Ansley, I was trying every different brand of pickles. Every
He was
pickle.
like that.
Do you have a weakness? He's just good at everything.
I never answered either.
We've been
Oh.
distracted tonight.
Wait, what's your actual strength?
Besides your gorilla grip.
I feel like I am good at making some bomb ass food.
Mm-hmm. His taco dip,
Um,
so good.
Dope.
but
My weakness is also some good ass food.
I think my strength is I am very competent,
Yes.
genuinely, and I think my weakness is I'm very competent.
And
I-
people
no, I'm
piss
just
you
very,
off
like-
easily.
Yeah, I just get very irritated very
Like me.
easily, and I'm very much like if it's supposed to go a certain way and it doesn't, I'll get irritated.
Yep.
If I'm supposed to go to work and I think I'm supposed to do something and it's not that, I get really irritated. Like I'll be fine after a minute, but I'll just be like,
You're just
yeah, it's
Autism.
yeah, it's my tism. Throws me off a little.
Autism.
But I genuinely think I'm pretty, like, I'm a little smart. So, cuddling or sleeping?
Cuddling.
cuddling.
Sleeping.
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 I love you, babe, but
I don't like cuddling.
I hate cuddling.
I have no one to cuddle with.
I like a good long hug,
Yeah.
but when I want to go to sleep, I want to go to sleep.
If I'm
No,
tired.
that's fair.
Okay, winter or summer?
Summer.
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 Summer. Card games or board games?
Card games.
Card games.
Card games.
Card games.
Board games.
Ooh.
Ooh. Better not be Monopoly, bitch. I'll flip the board.
No. I like Life a lot. I always think that's really fun.
Right, and we
love
have the
life.
quick version.
Yeah, and we have remember the one at Tina's that had like the we
Yeah.
have that too.
Do? We have to play it sometime.
Yeah. We should bring that over here.
Yeah.
Monopoly's okay, but you have to play with the right people. I don't like playing with people that are so competitive. That,
Like, we know who.
yes.
No, I literally did flip the board one time. I'm pretty sure you were there. I hate that game.
I've played it a couple times.
Sore loser.
Somewhat.
Well, it's also more of like when people like stack against you or they're like so strategic. It's like you just try to like play. Like I'll like sell people stuff on Monopoly and then they're like, it's like, oh my god.
It's not that serious.
I know.
And that's why we all can play games together every weekend. We usually do try to play games after this because we like to do that. And we don't ever get competitive like that.
No.
We usually just laugh. Okay. Ocean or mountains?
Mountains.
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 Ocean.
Mountains.
Even though it's salty, but I just like the beach more.
You
was
hate
gonna-
fish.
But you're more thinking weather-wise, I'm assuming.
Well, you know, where we swim, like, even when I was in the ocean, there was no fish coming up towards me, so... Except there were a lot of jellyfish on the
Yep.
shore, and I'm like, what
Yep.
are those, tit implants?
They look like it.
They do.
But did you know that if you collect them, so me and my cousin went to Alaska one year and we thought collecting them in a cup we could just like keep them.
Uh-huh.
They just melt together.
Really?
Yeah, into one big ball of jelly.
Ooh.
They
Ew.
become one.
Oh my god, you made like, what did SpongeBob make? Like that jam he made with their jelly.
Ah, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna make that jam with your jelly.
I don't know why we collected them. I don't know if we thought we were going to bring them home, but then they melted together and the truck smelled like fish.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay. Dogs are
This is not rapid fire.
dogs or cats?
Dogs.
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 Neither, but...
If you have
If you
to
had to.
If I
choose.
had to, it'd be cats.
Dogs. Music or podcasts?
Ooh. Ooh.
All your answers better be podcasts. Our podcast.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Podcasts.
Ooh, music.
Music.
Yeah, it has to be music. Sorry, guys.
Podcast. Ooh, comedy or horror?
Comedy.
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 Horror.
Comedy. Ooh, gold or silver?
Silver.
Gold.
You know, I was on a silver kick for a while, but I think gold goes better with my warmer skin tone.
I like silver.
Yeah, you're pretty white.
Yeah.
I like silver too.
I think gold doesn't look good on me unless I'm tan.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Coffee.
Oh, no one would have guessed that for you. Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. I will go for an iced coffee before a tea. Hugs or kisses?
Hugs.
Kisses.
Hugs.
I'd say hugs too.
Hugs.
I like a good squeeze.
Kisses are nice though, so I can understand that, Danny.
But I also think hugs like calm my nervous system.
That's how I feel. Candy or well, I should say gummy candies or chocolate.
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 Gummies.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I don't really like chocolate.
I don't like candy, but just chocolate.
Never been a chocolate person.
I can't. I'm a chocolate bitch. Especially if I'm PMSing. Good heart or good body?
Good heart.
Good heart.
Good heart.
This is a tough one.
It is. That's why I was like, ooh.
No, I'll do good heart because if they're like, they have a hot body, it's gonna make me like feel all fat and dumpy.
Good
It's all
heart.
about it.
Jason's like, you can't make me feel bad about myself. Like, hold on.
I can't be the bigger one.
Right. Sweater or hoodie?
Hoodie.
Hoodie.
I like a good crew neck.
Zip up hoodie, not a pullover.
I lately have been wearing more sweaters. Like more just like crew necks.
So you don't like stuff on your neck.
Yeah, I don't like things like really close to my neck.
Me either.
Because I'll like pull my shirt away from my neck a lot.
When I'm sitting on the couch, if I'm wearing something that goes up high, I have it over my face to keep it off my neck.
Online shopping or in-store shopping?
This is hard for us, but like,
In store, if
We had.
we actually can.
Yeah, pretty much in store, same thing.
In store.
I mean, I have to say online because we don't have those stores.
Right.
But I mean, if we did, then I would do in store because buying jeans online is really sketchy for me.
Yeah. I personally like online shopping just because I don't like interacting with a ton of people. But so like I like even like I'd rather order my food and then just pick it up through the drive-through.
Right.
Like that's the type of thing I'd rather like. I'll order like to Tractor Supply. When we have to get dog food if Walmart doesn't have it. Because, again, we have very limited stores.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it online and then just walk. I just have to go in the front and be like, I have an order.
See, I think
It's kinda
for
nice.
me, it depends on like what kind of shopping. Like if it's basic stuff,
That's true,
if
too.
I know what I'm getting, I'll do it online. But if I want to browse like bookstores and like clothes for myself, I would rather do it in person so I can actually get a chance to browse.
And I like in-store shopping is more of like an adventure for me. Like I like when we have days where we like when all four of us went shopping. But see, I love to do that where like we go to the consignment store and we go to like Walmart, or we go to Dollar Tree. We get our shopping in store together. When I was in Chicago, especially, I'd always just have an AirPod in so people wouldn't talk to me. Because I just get very like now it's a little better than I'm on like my antidepressant and stuff, but like I just get so anxious sometimes. And I'm tall, so people like talk to me to grab stuff for them, and it's like not that big of a deal. I'll help people, but it's like during COVID, like don't talk to me. I just want to get my stuff and get out of here. I could do one more rapid
Like,
fire,
one more or
and then
something.
Jason can wrap it up. Okay.
Always rap before you tap.
Serious or funny?
Funny.
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 Who likes serious?
Your turn.
You.
Nobody.
probably.
Okay, this one's really goofy. Okay, is the devil really evil, or are him and Jesus just good cop, bad cop?
Oh. I think it's good cop, bad cop. If I'm gonna think of it as like, not that I don't personally believe in any of that, but I see it more of that because people, that's kind of how people use it. Like Jesus is like the one who guides you into the good, and then the devil guides you
Right,
into
like
the
the little
bad.
people on your shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I agree, but I, again, don't really believe in that. She's...
I agree too. Exact same.
I think that they're brothers who got in a fight.
Yeah.
And Jesus is the manipulative one,
Yes.
making everybody think the devil is bad because he's been scorned by the devil.
I'm going with all of that. And then there's just like, because there's also like gray areas that we don't know about if it was a real thing, which I also don't believe in. But
Yeah. But it's like hypothetically if we're thinking of it. Yeah.
They could just be friends or brothers, and they were just like, well, you, I'm good. And it's like, no, you, I'm the good one.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of gray areas. You don't
Yeah.
know the fight they had.
We don't even know like what is actually like written in any book is true or not because it usually was translated from a language that is
And it's
dead.
been translated several times.
Yeah, like it's languages that aren't around
Right, like,
anymore.
have you like I think it's Jimmy Fallon that did. He would have song lyrics that he would translate to like 10 different languages, then back to English.
And it would be completely
Completely
different.
different. So it's just like imagine what the Bible originally was. They should literally go back and like the original Hebrew or whatever it was originally and go right from that to English and see how different it is from these modern Bibles.
They'd still cherry pick.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well-
Wrapping it up.
That was tonight's episode of What Podcast.
It was a random
Thank
one.
you guys so much for watching,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and we'll see you next week.
Wow.
What?
Oh yeah. Don't step on my phone.
That'll be a good one.